Hey, what's up guys? Here once again in Chinto's Creations, and today we're going to be building something a little special because it is for my son's 9th birthday, which is tomorrow. And what we're going to be building him is a little skate park. I'm going to make it just using this piece of metal that I have. I'm going to go ahead and follow that shape, and it'll have little ramps and stuff for him to use with little bikes and stuff like that. Should be awesome. I'm gonna make little handrails. Still haven't decided how I'm gonna do it all yet, but can't wait for you guys to see it happen. They will be using this Bauer grinder that we got from Harbor Freight for like I think 35 bucks. I got it because they didn't have the Hercules one. I personally hate the button down here, but that's what we got. So cutoff wheel, got some Porter cable up here from Tractor Supply. I do use the Harbor Freight ones too. They do explode if you don't know how to use them. So right now we're gonna go ahead and start trimming this out. Basically what we're doing is we're creating a groove that will make it easier for us to bend it. We'll put it on the edge of the table, beat it in with a hammer, and then get our little platform. So one of those last minute changes, I decided to bead roll my son's initials right here and his birthday. That way he'll always remember this to be from his birthday. So we're gonna draw something up real quick and then take it over to the bead roller and put it up. All right, so we got our initials and our birthday bead rolled on here, and I am super excited to go ahead and get started on building them some stuff here. I have a few things in mind, and man, I just can't get over the fact that I think this is going to be the coolest toy. It's going to be fully custom. I know if I was a 9-year-old, I would be super excited. Happy birthday, son. All right, this is like some Blue's Clues shit right here. Okay, so since there's a gap right here, what I decided is I'm gonna build a metal bar right here and here, kind of like a handrail, and leave a gap, so this will essentially be the entrance. And then we're gonna pretend as if we were skating. What would we want? So I think we're gonna get a little center ramp right here that'll go both ways. That way you can kind of go here. Maybe we'll do even a flat piece since we got a pretty big area here, and put 2 little handrails on it. And then I want to do a big ramp. So we're probably going to do the big one right here. That way essentially you'd come down, come back on it. And then over here we'll probably do a small one, a little small ramp with a flat area. And then put a handrail coming around it, maybe even make it round like that, so we can get kind of like a good play area here. And then we'll see what else we can do over here. Maybe we'll do a little small one, or I don't know, we'll do something cool over here, something a little different. That way we can have the whole park filled up. Maybe we can even do a curved ramp over here, just a low one with some bars all the way across and some steps right here. It's about 12:30 in the morning right now, and we're about to start fabricating all of this good stuff. I have some thinner sheet metal that we're going to use for that, and I think this thing's going to be cool. All right, so welcome to the skate park. So what we're going to do is make our entrance here. We're going to run our fence around here, build a little picnic table here, build our ramps. This one's going to have a flat spot. It's going to be a low ramp. So it's gonna stand about this tall. This corner, we'll do a small ramp that's gonna kind of curve at an angle, and we'll cut the sheet metal flat there to get that curve going. This is gonna be our big ramp here. So you will be able to kind of go around here and go up that. We'll have our small ramp here with no flat, and I'll put a piece of round bar here. We'll have our short bar down here, some steps with bars here, another small ramp here with a big flat area. We'll run our fence all the way up, come down, and then off over to our grand entrance here, and then we'll have this in the very front. It's a lot to take in, I know. But we're gonna start by building all of these flat pieces first. Go ahead and put that together. We kind of know what height we're gonna run, so I'll measure those up, and then we're gonna start putting up this gate since we know where it's gonna go now. Right, and here we have our first ramp. We have a few beautiful mistakes, as Bob Ross would say. This is gonna be our 3-inch ramp. We have 2.5 inches here for our little top flat area, and our other ramp, these are our sides, and then we're going to build a little corners here for our curvature, so we don't know what that's going to look like yet. Right, so what we have here is our first little ramp. Made it to where it's pretty much the size of our little drawing there, so we can keep everything where it'll fit properly. I'm going to cover up these little corners here and then add some bars possibly here on the top and maybe coming down, but I'm not too sure yet. It kind of looks pretty cool just flat like that. We're gonna do this one next, since this one's gonna be a little easier than that one, won't have the flat spot. We'll do our big ramp and then start on this one. This one I'm kind of excited about because it's kind of intricate, you know, has a little side. I'll do the rail up here, I'll do the rail coming down, not doing the rail on this side anymore, and then we'll keep it going. I'll update you guys when I have a few more pieces built, that way you don't get tired of me always talking and explaining what I'm gonna do next. Alright guys, this is what we have so far. We've made our entrance, we have our fence coming all the our rails coming all the way around. I've tacked in our ramps. Ow, that was hot, I just burnt my thumb. And we're gonna grind those smooth, but everything's pretty much permanent at this point. The more railing and stuff we do, the more detailed it'll look. Once we add the picnic table, we're gonna add a little piece of aluminum up here, and we're gonna put Vince's Park. Oh yeah, baby, all custom. We're gonna continue on this tomorrow, but so far it's looking pretty cool. Pretty cool for a custom toy. Check that out. Isn't that cool? So we're gonna add a handrail here, and then we're gonna cover our little holes here. And this is probably gonna be my favorite part. Guys, so now that we're done with all of the fabrication on here, we still gotta chop that off. One more thing I'm gonna add is a handrail across here that will make this look more like a walkway, and we're also adding this super bright LED light so that the park can have lighting even in the dark. We're gonna run our wires down, run them underneath, put our batteries underneath here since we have a little box of space there. And we're gonna paint it, make it look as realistic as possible, add a few graffiti things in there. And yeah, so you guys stay tuned for part 2. That's where all of this is gonna take place.